Miss Frelke, I missed my bus.
You guys are making fun.
Shut up. Get out of here. I lost five.
Are we on YouTube? We are on YouTube, Nick.
We are? Very good. Well, all I was doing is finding out what bus duty was. That's
okay.
All. You know, because you guys are teachers, and you're subbing, right?
I sub. I'm
a school counselor, Nick.
I'm mostly at
I know
high
you're
school.
that's right. Okay, but you're
Not
in that
I'm
same,
not
in the milieu.
I'm not licensed to be a teacher.
You're in the milieu.
I do not have a teaching license. I'm in the educational environment, yes.
Yes, that's right.
So you're helping kids develop their careers after high school.
In the middle school, I'm just helping them get through puberty, really. Like, and get the parents through it. It's an emotional time.
So there's a lot of guidance.
It is.
Or is it more counseling?
It's a lot of counseling. It's a lot of, like, redirecting, and it's a lot of, like, problem solving on the spot all the time. Conflict resolution is, like, the key word in middle school. Because you're up here, and then you're down here, and then everybody, no one likes me, and then rumors, and who spread the rumors, and he said this, and she said, and then now you can text her, put it on social media.
Constant firefighting.
Exactly. I am an EMT, emotional management
Technician. Hey, did you guys like my new boot?
You're going to show us.
No, I'm not showing that. Not showing viewers my boot tonight, but it is. It's monstrous.
It makes your leg look real muscular, Nick.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you. Well, it's there's a lot.
How are you feeling?
A lot of boot. I'm feeling bored to death. Okay, because you can just you can't be twitty. You gotta sit around. Okay, but boy, do I know how to do jigsaw puzzles.
I'm surprised you're not like
crazy
creating or doing canning or something like that.
I wrote 10,000 words. I wrote a 10,000 word novelette.
Oh,
you did?
You wrote
I did. Yeah.
What? Lunch with Nick?
No.
Deep thoughts with Nick Hoffman.
Deep thoughts.
Right? Deep thoughts with Jackie.
Deep thoughts
what's cartoons.
So Joe's got a beautiful Thanksgiving tie on.
Hey!
It's very harvesty.
Did you see that, Nick? Did you notice?
I know. I noticed it right away when he came in. I said, "You're right. Good for the
They're
Halloween.
very festive.
You are a holiday. Did you get kind of a gift one time? It was called holiday ties.
Nope. Cranfest.
Oh, I see.
Cranfest. There was a special.
So maybe every month you get something in the mail. Free. You know, next month you'll get something in the mail for Christmas. You know, January you get no tie.
I only buy for myself.
February, Valentine's Day card. You know, I like it. Hey, that's a business, right?
Festival ties.
Festival ties. You know,
Nick,
you get somebody a year's subscription to ties.
It's Festivus.
Throw some for the rest of us. Throw some soap in it. You got yourself a gift box.
Hey, I'm Tracy Lawrence, and you're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
In our top story, the results of the November 6th election and what they mean for Wisconsin. Welcome, everyone, to your hometown news on LYNXX 24. I'm April Frelke, joined by Joe Minnie and Nick Hoffman.
Welcome.
Welcome, and welcome, Nick, now that you're solidly with us. With
I
your foot rehab.
We have a whole new era, and we're going to learn about it later in the show, right?
Oh, our election era, our new,
right. I think you guys have got some
state leadership, right?
You betcha. Yes. You guys have got some lead-off stories, right?
Yes, we do. So we'll get right into that. Okay.
Well, yeah. Good. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's bated breath here.
The Connect 24 is brought to you by Rudig Jensen in New Lisbon. The era of GOP dominance, or Republican dominance, in Wisconsin's upper state legislature came to a close Tuesday when Governor Scott Walker lost his bid for a third term to Democrat Tony Evers. Exit polls showed Walker lost ground in his election with two key groups of voters, the independents and college graduates. Walker's loss brought with it a change over in the state's upper legislature from red to blue, as Democrats swept cabinet seats, including Attorney General, Treasurer, and Secretary of State. On a national level, the Wisconsin's Democratic U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin retained her seat, winning big over challenger Leah Vukmir. In the House, the 8 Wisconsin seats up for grabs went to a Republican majority, with 5 Republicans and 3 Democrats filling those spots when the dust settled on Election Day. More than 2.6 million people across the Badger State voted in the November 6th election, which is far more than any past midterm election.
And while the top offices in Wisconsin changed from red to blue this midterm election, Republicans kept control of the state legislature. In the 17th district, Republican Senator Howard Markline won a second term, while Republican Tony Kurtz beat out Democrat Arthur Schrader for Ed Brooks' former 50th district seat in the state assembly. State Representative Nancy Vandermeer brought home a commanding victory over challenger Carrie Fay, securing her third term serving as the state's assembly representative in the 70th district. And locally, West Revels pulled out a commanding victory over Democrat Jeff Schwanz in the race for Monroe County Sheriff.
Wow, that's a bunch of stuff, guys.
There is. And our Juneau County Sheriff, Nick.
Not Nick, I'm not a sheriff. Yeah.
Brent Olson.
Yeah, Brent Olson, of course. I mean, ran unopposed.
Unopposed, right.
Yeah, right.
What I also found was that several of the measures that were voted on sweeping positives for marijuana use.
That was a discussion at my workplaess today.
A lot of counties.
I know where you guys are at. Okay.
I am not.
Well,
So you
just
guys
saying.
happy with the election? You guys happy? Happy?
It is what it is.
Right? Well, I'll
Some
tell
people
you.
I voted for did get elected. I'll just say that.
I am thrilled to death with the balance. I know
Okay.
it's nice to have one ticket, you know, for a couple of years and all that, but the balance is good. So we have a Democratic governor, and he'll put all kinds of people on charge of the committees, but we still have an assembly and Senate. You know, the legislature is still controlled by the conservative. So it's a nice
Check and
balance.
balance.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, it makes for better government.
Sure, and that's at the same at the federal level then,
At the
right?
federal too.
Makes
Well,
for
Senate
great-
is Republican,
I was
and
happy about that, but that's
our House of Representatives.
yes, no, the same thing holds true. Everyone has a little bit of the skin in the game, so to speak.
That's so true,
Yeah,
right?
it really is good. That it?
I think so.
You're not going to talk about this anymore? We're done for 2 more years.
You know,
Got it?
well, and you know, people know you don't just announce who you voted for too, because that's kind of confidential.
No, it isn't. That's
It's like standing in line for voting is like
I'm on
super
Facebook. I'll tell
secret.
you everything. Okay.
Okay, Nick.
Okay, we got some things. We got some new things coming up here for the next month. So listen up. So this year we are bringing back our Shop Small, Shop Local edition of the Holiday Gift Guide. Between now and the beginning of December, we'll be featuring local artisans and some of the unique handmade items that they sell in this area, with a goal of helping you find some great locally made items for you, for the folks on your Christmas gift list. Now, this week we're kicking things off with Aaron and Melissa Brooks of 1924 Custom Soapery. They're not from 1924, but that's the name of their group. And they'll have joined, and they've joined Joe in our studio. Joe, over to you right now. Take it away, Mr. Soap Man.
Well, thanks, Nick. Aaron and Melissa hail from Sparta and offer custom handmade cold processed soaps made with high-quality oils through their small business, 1924 Custom Soapery. Welcome to the LYNXX 24 Holiday Gift Guide. So, tell us, what is all about your business?
Well, I will speak because I'm the soap maker.
Okay.
We have been buying custom soaps for 20 years. And in 2014, our best friend who made soaps decided to quit making soaps. And at that point, we were lost.
So,
what do we
go
do?
back to Walmart, or?
So we sort of did. We didn't have soaps for 4 years. And then this last winter, I got bored, bought a book, read the book, decided to make my first soap.
Okay.
It was just a one-off batch. It was just going to be for us. And somebody said they wanted to buy it. And so we started selling it. And before we knew it, we started selling more and more and more.
So, what kind of soaps are you selling then? I mean, you made one batch and then another batch and then...
And now we have over 30 varieties. So we have, some of our soaps are essential oil only because some people prefer that kind of purest. And then we have some that are fragrance oils because they're a little bit more fun. We offer soaps that are both in shea butter and in lard. So we have some friends who would prefer to not use animal products. So we
Vegans
make
and stuff like that?
Yep. So we do shea butter soaps for them. So this is a shea butter soap. It has no scent. It has honey in it, and so it's really good for people with eczema. And then we also have some made with lard because some people are allergic to shea butter. So we try to meet everyone's needs.
Okay, so So basically you're making custom soaps for specific customers.
We are, yes.
Okay.
We have people in mind when we make our soap.
Okay, so you take requests.
We do.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yep. And these ones over here are some requests. What happened was there's a local Airbnb in town, and they asked if we'd make travel size soaps for them. So we did, and of course I posted it on Facebook and Instagram, and it took off, and people wanted them for baby showers, and now people are making them for Christmas gifts. So we can take custom orders for any kind of soap, any fragrance, any look that anybody wants.
So we have the mini soaps, and then we have the larger bars. Yes. So what do we got here in the center?
All right, you want to talk about it?
I will speak to it.
Okay.
Okay.
So in the center we have a lotion bar, and it's a
looks
hard
like
lotion
soap.
bar.
It
Yes, it
looks like
does. You don't want to use it as
No,
soap, though.
you don't use
No.
it in the water.
Okay.
We had someone ask us about that.
It will. Yeah, if you picked it up, it looks like a bar of soap.
Yeah.
So what you do is you cup it in your hand, and the heat from your hand will melt the oils within the bar. And the oils are coconut oil, shea butter, and beeswax.
Okay, so as it melts, it gets in your hands, and then you can rub whatever body part you wish.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we get our beeswax locally sourced.
Okay.
And also we've had people, again, like people with newborns, people with eczema. I myself have had some eczema on my hands. 3 days later, it was completely healed, and that's what we're hearing from everyone who's using it, the lotion bars.
So what would you say are your most popular products?
The lotion bars are very popular.
Okay.
The naked bars that don't have any fragrance are extremely popular.
Straight soap?
Yep. We've got 2 charcoal bars. This one is charcoal tea tree, which is great for acne. And then this one is charcoal with lavender for people who don't like tea tree.
Okay.
But we have people who have switched from like expensive facial products to using these for their face. Our products don't have any salicylic acid.
What's that ingredient?
Salicylic acid, a lot of people use it for acne,
Okay.
but it thins your skin, so it's actually bad for you, where our bars are very nourishing for your skin, and the tea tree will take care of that acne issue.
So are you working out of a brick and mortar, or how are you selling your stuff?
I have turned our kitchen into a factory.
Okay.
So that's where we're working right now. Hopefully we can expand that into a production area, either within our home or some other place.
So how are you getting your product out the door?
Well, we've got 3 salons that we're at. We are in Hair Paradise in Alaska. We are in Cura Salon in Sparta, and we are at the Artisan Market, which is new in Toma here. And then we have, you can order online and on Instagram. We don't have like an online store, but people will message us.
Okay, and you have a Facebook page, and
Yes,
that's where
Facebook
you
and
can
Instagram.
find all your stuff
Yes.
for the most part.
Yes.
And Instagram too.
Yes.
I'm not so much on Instagram, but or the Snapchats. So, okay, so 1924. What's that? What's the genesis of that?
I had a special relationship with my grandpa,
Okay.
and he was born in 1924. So this is kind of an honor to him, and he passed away in 2016.
Okay. So, and it kind of harkens back to the traditional soap making.
It does. Soap making has been around since the Egyptians started making soap with lye.
Awesome. Well, it was great having you here, and this is a wonderful product for a holiday gift guide. We need to take a short break, and when we come back, April will be sitting down with Aaron Anderson and Mark Genevico of the local band One Way North to talk about what's new with their band and their music, plus their involvement in our 7th annual Bob Honnell Christmas Special. But first, here's a look at your 5-day forecast.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
If we were like most food companies, we would constantly be innovating with stuff like taco tubes, rainbow cheese, and I don't know, drone delivery. But at Organic Valley, we've been innovating food for 30 years with just a few simple ingredients, like sun, soil, rain, and grass. So you can do revolutionary things like cook with it and, you know, serve it to your family. Just honest to goodness organic food. Call us crazy, but it's working. Organic Valley.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
Christopher Robin. Oh, Piglet. Eeyore. Tigger. You're here in London? Oh, yes.
You can't hide.
We can't see you moving and talking. Well, that doesn't sound like fun.
An adventure this big.
Come on, let's bounce. Thank you for the ride.
The bear talking.
No, I'm not talking. Well, I am now.
Disney's Christopher Robin. Rated PG. Now available on demand.
Rent before Netflix and Redbox on LYNXX Networks. Video on demand.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Toma and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
This is Nancy Vandermeer, and you're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Every year here at LYNXX 24 and Image Pictures, we put together the Bob Honnell Christmas Special, a TV special that features Christmas music performed by some very talented musicians, interwoven with dialogue with our Bob Honnell hosts, who just happen to be Nick and I. And this year will be our 7th annual production, and we have some great artists lined up to take part, including the local band One Way North. I am joined by lead singer Aaron Anderson and guitar player Mark Genevico, who are here to talk about what's new with their band, their music, and of course this year's Bob Honnell special. Welcome back to the LYNXX 24. You guys have been on a lot with us. Aaron, let's start and talk about the inspiration to the name change, or why you even changed from Remedy to One Way North.
We released our first EP, our extended play, in February of this year. And that was available on iTunes and everything, and a lot of people could also stream it on things like Spotify. And we were actually running into a lot of problems where people are saying there are so many bands named Remedy out there that they couldn't find us. And even when they did find us and they tried streaming us, it would be intermingled with all the other Remedies out there.
Wow.
And so we were running into kind of some logistical problems with having the name Remedy. With that, though, about a couple years ago, I'd actually just kind of thought of the name One Way North. I thought it really tied into some things that were relevant to the topics of what we cover in the band, and just really liked the name. But when we found that problem, it just seemed natural to just transition into that, because no other band in the world is called One Way North. It's ours, it's unique, and people can much more easily find us.
Sure. So a real practical reason.
Absolutely.
But when I hear that, it really sounds like a Wisconsin band to me. Like, One Way North, heading north.
Absolutely.
And when I think of North, I think of like the white winds and purity and like wisdom. So I think it really fits kind of some of your lyrics.
It goes well, yeah, you bet.
Well, Mark, talk a little bit about the new EP, the extended play.
All right, well, like you said, the first EP we released in February, and that was called From Darkness. This new EP is going to be called Too Light. We are in process with it right now, hoping to have it released at the end of the winter, early spring. It'll be 6 tracks, and we're really enjoying the process doing it. And it was kind of funny when you talk about Spotify and iTunes and all that. It's such a weird shift in the way that we do music now, because that's where most people want it. They don't want CDs anymore. They don't want all that stuff. So it's been really interesting. So having people be able to find us has been helpful. So yeah, so we're hoping, I'm hoping end of winter will be when we release this next EP. So
we'll see.
Well, you don't know this, but we have a little clip from one of your past Bob Honnell specials. So we're going to just show that real quick to our viewers. So let's see that clip. Wow.
Awesome.
That was a little surprise to you.
That was fun.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Oh, performing
that was awesome.
How long have you guys been involved and what keeps you coming back with the Bob Honnold Christmas special?
We've been doing it, I think, every year, except for last year when I was just getting out of the hospital, so it wasn't going to be possible. But otherwise, yeah, we've been doing it every year just because it's fun. It gives us a chance to be creative. Our guitarist, Matt, who's not here, he's just talented at finding a song that's a Christmas song that you would just associate as a traditional, slower pace, and finding a new way and a new creative way to, interpret it and play it. And then he just brings it to us, we play it, and then this is our stage to do it. And it's a lot of fun. And it's always fun for the community. Usually something good that's tied into the community that's helping the community out.
Do you guys have a little element of surprise, or like a little sneak peek you could tell us maybe what you're thinking for this year?
One of them is a song we're going to kind of rock it up a little bit, if you will.
Okay.
And you wouldn't necessarily, if we told you the title, you'd never think it was associated with rock. And we will not. But it's going to be, when our guitarist Matt brought it to us and we played it and practiced it, it was like, whoa, this is going to be cool. And then the second one's just a remake of a song that a lot of people know very well, but it has new lyrics and a new meaning behind it, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay. And a little extra special this year. Some of our big funding for the program is going to be going toward
the West Central Wisconsin Boys and Girls Club, which is awesome.
Yeah,
we can't help.
That's cool.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're excited to have you on the Bob Honnold Christmas. I'm excited to do it too. It's always a great. And the thing for Nick and I is we come and do we don't necessarily get to see all the performances until the very end. So
you bet.
That's awesome.
I hope you guys have a great time. I'm excited to find out what your songs are.
It'll be a blast. You bet.
Well, in addition to One Way North, this year's Bob Honnold lineup will feature the music of Milwaukee native turned Nashville recording artist Nora Collins, Boston-raised and now Memphis-based blues musician Kyle Roberts, Bree Morgan Reloaded, Kyle Sterling, the Toma Show Choir, and Bob Honnold himself. Proceeds from the sales of this year's Bob Honnold Christmas Special DVD will go toward the Boys and Girls Club. Over the next month, we'll be interviewing some of our different Bob Honnold artists and about their music and their involvement in the 7th annual production. We need to take a short break, but when we come back, Nick and Joe and I are doing a little fun Thanksgiving trivia. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, my name is Teresa Hubert, and I am a volunteer for the Hospice Pet Therapy. I have been coming to visit David for a short time now. We come at least once a week. He's always excited that we've come in, so appreciative that we've come to visit. Razor usually just sits here and lets David pet him, so I think it's just a great program. We visit with all kinds of other patients also. It's amazing, and it's fun to go and meet other people and know that you're making a difference.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
Toma Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Toma Homes, custom homes built around your life.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
I'm Nora Collins. You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Well, Welcome back to Links 24. Thanksgiving is often the overlooked holiday in the calendar year. Hard to believe, actually. But lodged between the hubbub now of Halloween and the frenzy of the Christmas season, that's what we end up with. So in honor of this, our producer thought it would be fun to bring back something that we have dreaded for years. Okay, no, I'm sorry. That we just love to do. You know what that is? What do you think?
It's trivia time.
And it's everyone's favorite game, Anchor Trivia. We have, each of us have 2 questions about Thanksgiving that we'll ask our fellow anchors. So are you guys ready to play this now?
Ready to play, Nick.
Okay, so
okay.
Wait, are you asking first? Okay, so that now this is
well, okay, I'll start. I'll ask
you
the
ask
first
question, and then whoever rings the bell, we get the answer?
Okay, and I'll ask my one question.
Pay attention, folks. This is
so the question is, which United States president made an official trend of pardoning turkeys on Thanksgiving? Which president pardoned the turkey? Nick Kaufman.
FDR.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Can I guess?
Yeah, go for it.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Incorrect.
Okay,
Do we have a call-in? You want to phone a friend?
No, give us a year. Give us a
1947.
47.
Buck stops here.
Truman.
There. See, the buck stops there.
There you go. Hey.
Truman.
Okay, good. Next question.
Okay, you go.
No. Do it.
All right. So the next question is, what type of business sees the largest sales out of the entire year on Thanksgiving Eve?
What
type of business industry?
What kind of business industry?
Sees the biggest sales?
Cranberry.
No!
Business industry. Black Friday? It's about Black Friday?
Yeah.
Black Friday?
You gotta go out and get the cranberry sauce.
What type of business sees the largest sales out of the entire year on Thanksgiving Eve, the night before Thanksgiving?
Turkeys.
No, wrong.
It's not Butterball?
No.
What kind of a question you have? What's the answer?
The answer is the liquor industry.
Wow.
Even more so than New Year's Eve.
I would not have.
Because it's the start of that big weekend and hunting, and everybody goes to their hometown. And okay.
I'm next.
All right, ready. Okay,
guys, ready?
Thinking cap is on.
One of America's founding fathers thought the turkey would be the national bird of the U.S. Is that fact or fiction?
Fact.
Okay, and do you happen to know why? In a letter to his daughter sent in 1784, Ben Franklin suggested the wild turkey would be a more appropriate national symbol.
You didn't even let me answer, Nick. You
have to do yes or no. This is a bell ringer. Right, okay, next. Okay. What year did the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade originally start? That's part A of the question. And what holiday did the original parade celebrate? Whoa.
Right.
Okay, what do you got?
I got 1953.
Okay, wrong.
Oh,
okay, and then but part B?
What holiday?
Right?
Did it originally celebrate? Christmas.
Well, it's Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. All right. It's the Thanksgiving Day Parade, but originally
it was 1953.
1920, folks. 1920. Okay, very good. Now.
Okay.
All right, ready?
So I'm winning because I've got one question right, no matter what. Okay,
we're all winners.
All right, 1 minute. We'll go.
Which United States president made Thanksgiving an official holiday? You get bonus points if you can tell us the year.
Didn't we just say Truman?
No, he pardoned the turkey, Nick.
Oh, pardoning the turkey.
Yes, you were.
Oh, and the year.
No, what president made it an official holiday? Kennedy?
That's what I would have said.
Really?
I would have said Kennedy, 1961.
Kennedy after. Okay, no.
What?
Abraham Lincoln made Thanksgiving an official holiday in 1864.
Wow.
But George Washington, John Adams, and James Madison all issued proclamations urging Americans to observe days of Thanksgiving for good fortune and momentous events.
There was more answer than I actually expected. Okay, one more.
Last one. This is an easy one.
Okay.
What percentage, based out of 100, of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving?
85.
98.
Is it close without going over? It's 84.
Oh, Nick wins.
This is why we have age on the anchor.
All right, so that's our wrap up.
Okay. Oh, we had extra questions though.
Well, we don't have time. We're out of time.
We done? Okay. Well,
hey, Nick, you're the outro.
Give thanks.
When we come back, we'll be filling you in on what's coming up in your community. Don't go anywhere at this moment.
Suit up. I'll be there ASAP.
Mr. Incredible.
Catching the bad guys. Pow, pow. The Incredibles are back.
I
I'm just demonstrating. No firing the baby around the house, you understand?
Disney Pixar's Incredibles 2. Rated PG. Now available on demand.
Rent before Netflix and Redbox on LYNXX Networks. Video on demand.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Toma and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
Some food companies put smiling cows and green pastures on their packaging, even if they're actually kept in confinement. Not cool. But at Organic Valley, we put smiling cows in our fields, where they belong. And to prove it, we put these fitness trackers on our cows, so you can actually count the steps they take in our green pastures. Turns out they take more steps than most people. Looking good, ladies. Letting cows be cows. Call us crazy, but it's working. Organic Valley.
This is Jason Gerke, and this is LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
I know you know me. One thing I can tell you is
Back to LYNXX 24. Here's a look at what's coming up in your community. The next New Lisbon area mobile food pantry will take place from 3 until 6 p.m. on November 14th at Silver Star Health. You must be a Juneau County resident to participate. Attendees should bring a photo ID for proof of residence.
And Royal Bank of New Lisbon and the New Lisbon Area Chamber of Commerce have joined forces to collect new socks, mittens, hats, and underwear for the school districts of Juneau County. Now, items can be dropped off at Royal Bank of New Lisbon or the New Lisbon Area Chamber of Commerce from 9 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. Now through December 19th. Next for you, Joe.
Awesome. And Sparta's Kindle Market 2018 is coming up November 23rd, 24th, and 30th. The market will open at 4 p.m. on the 23rd and run until 8 p.m. This European-style holiday market features vendor booths selling holiday decor items, ornaments, baked goods, authentic German food, and much, much more. The market will take place at Mueller Square in Sparta.
I want to say Chris Kindle Mark 10 times quickly.
That's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
That sounds like a fun market.
Oh, it is. It should be. There's a lot of little German things.
Well, thank you to Aaron and Melissa Brooks, Aaron Anderson, and Mark Genevico for taking part in this week's show. Thank you to our sponsors, YouTube viewers, and all of you at home for tuning in to LYNXX 24, where we are connecting
you to the community.